question for you today. What makes a man a man? And I think there's a lot of debate on that in our society. But let me tell you biblically what I believe that the essence of manhood is. Being a man is being responsible. Not just for yourself, but if you're a husband, if you're a father, it's taking responsibility for your wife. It's taking responsibility for your children. It's not only carrying your weight, but carrying their weight as well. The Bible tells us in Ephesians chapter 5 that as husbands, we're the head of the wife, which means we're to lead. And it says that we're to love our wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself for her. That means that we put ourselves last. We're last in rights, first in responsibility. We put her and her well-being ahead of our own. It tells us that we're to set a godly example for our kids. It tells us we're to teach them, train them, discipline them. So we put their well-being ahead of our own. We're first in responsibility. We're last in rights. That's the essence of biblical manhood. God created Adam, the first man, as his agent on the earth to exercise dominion over it. That's what he's called us to do. He's called us to take responsibility. And so being a man is not being able to hit a ball the farthest, or being the biggest and the strongest, or being able to burp the loudest or cuss the most, or it's not a lot of the ways that men, not who has the biggest truck, or just different things and ways men usually kind of compete with each other. Really being a man is being man enough to take responsibility. And there's a lot of guys, to use Mark Driscoll's term, who are just boys who shave. They've got plenty of testosterone, but they won't take responsibility. They won't work consistently. They won't look after their families, and they're not really men. A man can be quiet. He can, not seem all that macho and that kind of thing to other people. But if he's being responsible for himself, for his wife, for his kids, and, in society, he's being the kind of man that God's looking for, and the kind of man that we need to be the nation that we need to be, because this is really foundational to everything else.